Hey there, Richard Matharoo here. So are you building a home business? This could be your main business or maybe something you just started alongside your current employment. There's certain changes that need to happen to allow you to be productive and not procrastinate and just really get the best out of the time that you've got available when you're working from home. I'm going to share them with you in a second. I'll be right back. Okay, so the first thing that you really want to do if you're trying to build something from home is take care of your environment. You're particularly going to have a location within your home where you do your work, where you're going to build your business. Maybe your laptop's at the dining room table. Maybe you make phone calls from the upstairs bedroom that you're going to convert into an office. What I would say is to really control that environment to the best of your ability. Is there something inspirational around you? Has all the clutter been cleared out? If there's a pile of mess in the corner, that's going to look at you and you're going to look at it and you're going to feel stressed out and disorganized. Is there paperwork everywhere or is it nice and neatly organized? You need to control that environment. And if I was to give you some advanced tips, things like a rock salt lamp I found really helped me. You know, having something that just is relaxing and provides a nice light can make a difference. I make sure the temperature is at a certain level in this office because you know what? If I'm too hot or too cold, I'm going to get annoyed and distracted. I make sure that behind the camera here, there's a nice big green plant that I love to be in the outdoors. So that helps me kind of feel that way and relaxes me. I have, a vision board behind the camera again on the window ledge there. I have a big picture with the things that I'm shooting for and that are important to me to keep me honest. I ensure that I'm well hydrated. I ensure that, I have any snacks and things I need with me. Different environmental changes like that can make a big difference over the long term. If you're getting up and down every 2 seconds because you haven't turned the notifications off on your phone, you're too cold, you're hungry, the room is a mess, the wrong type of music is on, it's just not going to be productive in that environment. So take care of that straight away. Okay, so if your environment is taken care of and you feel much more comfortable and productive just from the layout and what you've done, now we need to look at what you're actually trying to achieve. So my second tip for you to get success as a home business owner is know why it is you're doing what you're doing. Okay, so many people sit down there and they just end up scrolling through social media, right? Look at that cat, that's funny. Look at that donkey. Donkey and a cat's friend. Well, that's amazing. Oh, is it 2:30? I'll start again tomorrow. And then an email comes in, oh, I'll answer that. And then a phone call comes in, oh, I'll answer that. They get stretched all over the place. It's natural, it happens. I used to do this all the time. So you want to have a clear, fixed, single goal that you need to accomplish today, this day, when you're going to sit down and do that work. Okay, so now you have a goal, you know what you're aiming for. I would focus on 3 key areas and form a routine around them on a daily or weekly basis, depending on how often you're able to work from home. It wants to be on generating leads. You want to look at converting those leads to actual sales or signups or customers of yours, and then you want to look at scaling that process up. These are the only 3 things you really need to focus on. Everything else shoots off from there. So on a daily basis, you need to look at the time you've got available and what you're going to fill it with to accomplish those 3 tasks. When are you going to generate the leads? When are you going to work on the conversion of those leads? And when are you going to scale up that process to get even better and grow and grow and grow from there? I see so many people with this amazing goal. I'm going to generate £10,000 a month from my business in the next 90 days from this particular product. That's great. But then how? You need to get people in front of the product. You need to convert them to actually buy the product and then figure out why that worked so well or why it didn't work and scale it once you've found success. If you're focusing on anything else outside of that in terms of investing your time, I don't know why you would do that. The only other things I would say you should make time for is self-education, meditation, looking after your kind of physical and mental self. But those are things that we should do anyway, regardless of working from home. We're looking at that specific gaps of time, and you probably want more of them than you've got available to really move the needle and get results in your business. And if you want to do that, you need to form a routine that is around lead generation, conversions, and scaling. Again, anything else other than that is pretty much a waste of time until you have those 3 things in order. And what I would do with that routine is cut yourself a little bit of slack at first. You may work backwards and say, okay, if I want to generate leads, I'm going to use YouTube videos. I'm going to use Facebook advertising. I'm going to use blog posts or cold calls or whatever it may be, right? How many calls do you have to make? How many YouTube videos do you have to put out there? you know, start to schedule that in. Maybe on the third week you realize that trying to do 10 videos a week is just unrealistic and you can only do 3. But you're going to know that now and you can make that into your diary. Looking at conversions. Maybe you realize that, okay, I need to send out proposals to people. I need to be able to actually then follow up with these proposals. If I do those 2 things, it makes a big difference to my conversions. So now you can make time and say, okay, 10 proposals, 10 follow-ups every single week. When am I going to do that in my routine? And so on and so forth. By the end of 2 or 3 weeks of kind of testing this out in the real world, as in working from home in your diary and your schedule, you're going to arrive at a routine that is in an environment that you've controlled, that is productive and reduces procrastination. It's shooting for a goal that you're clear and focused on and you really want to achieve, and the routine is now realistic, productive, smashes away procrastination, and you feel energized because the first thing you do when you get into that workspace environment in your home office is you open up your laptop, your computer, or your notepad, and there will be that routine of tasks for that day. You know they're for the right goal. You know they're moving the needle in the right areas, and the environment isn't going to distract you from that. That's how real businesses are built, my friend. And I hope that this video has helped you in some way kind of align yourself with that. So if you want some additional help, you can go to richardmatharoo.com. I got a whole bunch of free training available for you there. There's thousands of pieces of content. You're bound to find something else that you could do with help in. And as always, just like this video, I give you open, honest advice, practical that's working in the field. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I could do. Oh yeah, if you want to get more videos like this, be sure to subscribe. You'll see it kind of coming up on the screen over there or over there, right? And then another video that you may want to check out will be on the screen as well. Go create a day in a life that counts. Always have more desires and excuses. And if you like the video, like the video. I also respond to comments if you want some additional help. I'm happy to do that. Bye for now.